MP Namal Rajapaksa made this statement during a parliamentary session held in response to a request by opposition leader Sajith Premadasa and the Samagi Jana Balawege for a debate on the Police Commission. The opposition argued that the power to transfer police officers had been delegated to the Inspector General of Police by the Police Commission.
Police Commission ස්වාධීනත්වය තහවුරු කිරීම වහාම පාර්ලිමේන්තුව මැදිහත් විය යුතුයයි අපි යෝජනා කරනවා.
I suggest convening a party leaders meeting and holding the debate tomorrow. This evening, the Minister of Public Security will be involved in a special discussion on drug trafficking, including heroin. Relevant officials will be present, so let's debate this tomorrow.
හදිසි යෝජනාවක් බවට පත් කරේ මොකද දැන් හෙට පොලිස් කොමිසම ඉඳ ගන්න. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවා වෙයිද කියලා. මොකද ඒ තරම් බලපෑමක් ඒගොල්ලන්ට තියෙනවා. මේක පොලිස්පතිට දෙන්න කියලා. ඒ නිසා අපි මත්ද්‍රව්‍ය වගේම මේකත් වැදගත් කාරණයක් රටේ.
Earlier today, the Samagi Jana Balawege argued in Parliament that the power to transfer police officers had been handed over to the IGP.
අද වෙනකොට 30 දෙනෙක් මාරු කරලා තියෙනවා කිසිම හේතුවක් නැතුව. ඒ වගේම සීනියර් DIGsලා මාරු කරලා තියෙනවා කිසිම වැඩපිළිවෙලක් නැතුව. මේක මෙහෙම ගියොත්
ව්‍යවස්ථාව පිළිබඳ කාරක සභාව අංක 126 ස්ටෑන්ඩින් ඕඩර් ආණ්ඩුක්‍රම ව්‍යවස්ථාව පිළිබඳ කාරක සභාවට මේක යොමු කරලා අපි මේ ප්‍රශ්න විසඳ ගන්න ඕන.
අපි අවබෝධ කරගන්නට ඕන.
We must understand that Sri Lanka is not a police state. It is a democratic country. In a democracy, checks and balances must exist. The police commission cannot be turned into a puppet of the government.
දෙයක් කරගන්නට බෑ. ඒක පඹයක් කරගන්නට බෑ.
බොරු බීතියක් හදන්න යන්නේ.
There is no need to create false fear. We are acting in accordance with democratic principles. The people have given us the mandate. These transfers were done by the police commission. If there is any injustice, there should be a mechanism to appeal. That is all.
ප්‍රශ්නේ තියෙන්නේ මොකක් හරි අසාධාරණයක් කරනවා නම් කාට හරි කොමිසමෙන් කරපු දෙයක්
මේ කාරණාව
අභියාචනා කරන තරක් නැහැ.
එච්චරයි. සභාව නොමග යවන්න දෙන්න බෑ කරු කතානායකතුමා. පොලිස් කොමිසම කරලා නැහැ කිසිම මේ ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර් එකක්. දැන් පොලිස් කොමිසම බලන්න ඉන්නවා. ඒ ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර් කරපු
ගරු
පොලිස් සේවයේ ස්වාධීනත්වය.
This shows a move toward authoritarianism. The commission has never delegated its powers to the IGP. As a former minister of police, I can confirm we never interfered. Recent transfers were made outside the commission's authority.
පොලිස් කොමිසමම පොලිස්පතිවරට බලය පැවරුවොත් පොලිස්පතිවර එහෙම දෙයක් කරාම කොමිසමට අභියාචනා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් කොමිසමම කැමැත්තෙන් ඒ බලය පවරන පොලිස්පතිවරයාට මොකක් හරි අසාධාරණයක් කරනවා නම් කාට හරි අභියාචනා කරන්න කොමිසමකුත් තියෙනවා. ඒ නිසා කවුරුත් බය වෙන්න එපා ඒකට. ඔබතුමාලා කලබල වෙන්නත් එපා, බය වෙන්නත් එපා.
තමන්ට තියෙන බලය ඩෙලිගේට් කිරීමේ අයිතිය පොලිස් කොමිසමට ව්‍යවස්ථාවෙන්ම ලබා දීලා තියෙනවා.
The Police Commission is a constitutionally established body. It has the authority to delegate its powers, but such delegation must come from the Commission itself, not from the President or Parliament. Currently, only one member of the Commission has been appointed. The rest are from the previous government under Ranil Wickremesinghe. So discussing this in Parliament could exert undue pressure on the Commission and its operations.
ඇත්තටම මේ වගේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ සාකච්ඡා කිරීමම තමයි පොලිස් කොමිසමට කරන බලපෑම වෙන්නේ.
Has the Police Commission delegated certain powers to the Inspector General of Police? Newsfirst inquired about this from the National Police Commission. Here is the Commission's response. Quote,
No final decision has been made in this regard so far. Currently, appointments, promotions, removals and transfers of officers from officers in charge up to senior deputy inspector generals are handled by the National Police Commission. The responsibility of officers from constable to inspector level is delegated to the IGP. In some cases, sub-inspectors, inspectors and chief inspectors function as OICs. The IGP has requested authority over appointments and transfers related to these positions. The Commission has established a procedure for this, and any such appointments or transfers must follow that process. If anyone acts outside of this framework, appeals can be submitted to the Commission, which will take appropriate action. According to the Constitution, the Commission has the authority to delegate such powers to the IGP. If the IGP acts unilaterally, the Commission can revoke those powers through a Gazette notification.
End quote. Speaking in Parliament on Tuesday, Samagi Jana Balawege MP Dayasiri Jayasekara stated that the name recommended for the appointment of the Director General was proposed to the Constitutional Council by two individuals who were serving as governors at the time. He claimed that this recommendation was politically influenced as the proposers were appointed governors by the current administration. Today, MP Chamara Sampath Dasanayaka of the New Democratic Front also criticized the Director General of the Bribery Commission in Parliament.
රංග දිසානායක මහත්තයාට මම අභියෝගයක් කරනවා.
I'm naming him directly, Ranga Disanayaka. I challenge him, Nandana and the JVP crowd. The biggest theft in this country in 2017 was the bond scam involving Arjuna Mahendran, currently in Singapore. But who was in charge then? Ranga Disanayaka. In 2017, he released the passport. Now my passport has been suspended. If Ranga Disanayaka is clean, then he shouldn't be appearing in the media. Legally, he shouldn't even be doing that. But he is making big media appearances. That is fine. But he must say who, as the fourth magistrate in 2017, released Arjuna Mahendran's passport. If it wasn't him, fine. But he must clarify. I have been charged with 3 indictments. I am not afraid to say it.
ඒ කවුද? 2017 කොටුව මහේස්ත්‍රාත්වරයා හැටියට.
Following repeated political accusations, Ranga Disanayaka, Director General of the Commission to investigate allegations of bribery or corruption, held a media briefing on the 2nd of October and issued a clear statement.
මං එහෙම දෙයක් කරේ නැහැ කියලා ඉතාම පැහැදිලි.
I don't recall whether there was a travel ban on Arjuna Mahendran. I clearly state that I did not do anything of that sort. Arrest warrants for Arjuna Mahendran, Ravi Karunanayaka and others were issued in 2018 when I was serving as the 4th magistrate. Later they challenged those warrants in the Court of Appeal, claiming they were wrong. But what's being said now never happened. If I committed any wrongdoing as a judicial officer, you can file a complaint with the Judicial Service Commission. Now you can see their true intention. Why are they bringing this up now? Their motive is clear: to erode public trust.
කරන්නේ මොකද මං අධිකරණ නිලධාරියෙක් විදියට කරපු වරදක් නා.
MP Chamara Sampath Dasanayaka's criticism in Parliament of the Director General comes in the context of an ongoing investigation and legal action against him by the Commission related to alleged financial misconduct during his tenure as Chief Minister of the Uva Province. He was previously remanded and is currently out on bail. Amidst various criticisms regarding the appointment of the Director General of the Bribery or Corruption Commission, several legal experts today offered clarifications.
මේ පේන විදිහට තමන්ගේ තිබෙන තාම
It is very clear that these statements are being made to serve political interests. The Anti-Corruption Act number 9 of 2023 clearly outlines the procedure for appointing the Director General and the qualifications required. The issue being raised here concerns the legal professional qualifications of the Director General. The law states that the Director General must be a lawyer with at least 15 years of experience and sound knowledge in criminal proceedings. In this case, the current Director General has a well-established background. He practiced privately for a period, specializing in criminal law. He later served as a magistrate and a High Court judge, gaining substantial experience in criminal cases. That is why his name was recommended. The President is required to appoint the Director General based on a name recommended by the Constitutional Council. Accordingly, the President selected him. I see no issue here. If there's a legal concern regarding the definition or interpretation of the law, those raising it should take the matter to the appropriate court. What I see here is a psychological issue. When ordinary people feel fear about their future, their bodies, their existence, that is when they start shouting like this.
තමන්ගේ පැවැත්ම සම්බන්ධයෙන් මිනිස්සු බියට පත් වුනහම තමයි මේ වගේ කෑකෝ ගැසීම් කරන්නේ.
2023 දූෂණ විරෝධී පනතේ
If you look at Section 17 of the 2023 Anti-Corruption Act, the President has no discretion to appoint anyone he personally prefers as Director General. The appointment must be made on a recommendation of the Constitutional Council. Moreover, the President is required to consult the members of the Commission. This shows the appointment process is subject to multiple layers of scrutiny. So why are opposition politicians suddenly making various claims about the Director General? We know that the Commission is currently investigating corruption involving several politicians. Some individuals have already been arrested. It appears that certain individuals may be trying to prevent the law from being enforced against them. Section 118 of the Anti-Corruption Act prohibits insulting the Commission. Section 125 also clearly prohibits obstruction of justice. This means no one can interfere with the Commission's authority or intimidate its officials. Therefore, we can see that the actions of some opposition politicians may fall under Sections 118 and 125 of the Anti-Corruption Act. These provisions are designed to protect the Commission from undue influence. That is why I believe the Commission should take action against those making baseless accusations, defamatory statements and politically motivated attacks against the Director General and its officials.
තමන්ට එරෙහිව නීතිය ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙන එක වළක්ව ගන්න ඇතැම් අය උත්සාහ කරනවා වෙන්න පුළුවන්.